Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Happy Truly Me Day. So today is Thursday and it is the day that the 25 new Truly Me dolls are launching. While you're watching this, I am currently at work suffering in silence because I cannot freak out about all the new things that have been released, but that's okay. I might get home tonight and have a ton of energy and film that video, my reaction. We're going to do some rankings, opinions. We're going to figure out who I'm ordering. All of that fun stuff is coming. So it is Truly Me weekend. However, I am coming at you basically from the past. I'm filming this on Tuesday. It's going up on Thursday, all that stuff. So a ton of Truly Me content is coming your way. It's exciting because we're going back to our roots because American Girl is the doll line that really, took off with my channel and made it what it is today. So it's exciting. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm nervous about everything like all the freaking time. So that really doesn't make much of a difference. So anyway, to kick off this little, fun craziness, I'm ranking my Truly Me's today. Now you're probably like, Kyla, you kind of already did this. Technically, yes. I tier ranked all 92 of them. It was an interesting process. The same day I posted that, Lynn Life, my best doll collecting friend, ranked all 30 of her Truly Me dolls. And we were laughing because we're literally the same person, except she did hers using I think she used the non-biased sorter that I use. I think I could be wrong. And she only ranked the ones that she had. And I ranked all 92 of them. It was terrifying. So anyway, I was like, thanks, because now I want to rank mine. Compared to her 30, I only have 12 because I got my first Truly Me doll in 2020. So I haven't really been collecting them for that long. And I really only get the ones I absolutely am obsessed with. So with all of that being said, if you want to see me do this with the historicals, my customs, or my Girl of the Years, let me know what line you want to see me do this with next because it's a little bit different than tier ranking. So I put them in a non-biased order, I put them against each other, and now we have a list of 1 through 12. If my favorite doll, or if your favorite doll in my collection is at the bottom of this list, I'm sorry, it had to come out. Somebody had to be 12, and I'm kind of surprised, actually. So I was surprised at this list, but some of it I wasn't. So this is kicking off our celebration of Truly Me. And before anybody freaks out, yes, I'm directly copying Lynn Life's video because she's my friend and she told me to do it. So without further ado, I'm sorry this intro is so long. I've tried to film it 5 different times and there's so many things happening right now, but let's get into it. At number 12 is Zoe, and she is my number 84. So Zoe was part of my first duo of Truly Me's I ever purchased. I think she was the second one I unboxed or the first. Her and Sienna have a joint unboxing video on my channel. And let me explain. So my thing is, this is my favorite skin tone and my favorite face mold because the Just mold is just the most beautiful face mold, and this is literally my skin tone. I'm as pale as Blair Wilson, so yeah, I was so excited when the skin tone and doll combination, skin tone and face mold combination, was coming out, and I was like, I don't know who that is, I don't know what doll that is, but I'm gonna buy her, and of course I did. 6 a.m., her release day, I bought her. So I loved this doll so much. I had a custom made out of her within the first month. And of course it was Merlot, my infamous Merlot. I'm staring at her right now. She's incredible. And the thing is, I don't really ever use Zoe for anything. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of her hair. There's nothing wrong with her hair. It's perfectly fine. The wig is very nice. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I loved her so much in the beginning. And I guess just as time went on, I really had to think about who I use. And I have taken pictures of Zoe. She had a photo shoot and everything. So I don't know why, but I really had to figure out who I don't use a lot. And it was Zoe. Number 11 is Simone. And this is kind of one that upsets me too because she was my first Sonali mold, okay? So of course she was a huge monumental milestone. And she was one of the first Truly Me's I purchased as well. So her wig is also one of my favorites. She's an extremely photogenic doll. I love the outfit I have her in right now. These portraits are old, so if you want to see what she's wearing, you can go check out what they're wearing for fall. But I love Simone. I love 67. She's an amazing, amazing doll. But, it has to come down to who I grab all the time. And unfortunately, she's not one of them, but her wig, one of my favorite wigs American Girl has ever made. Number 10 is Esme, and this is my 81, and I am actually surprised she's here. So this is a doll that I paid for half of, and then my friend Chris paid for the other half because he gave me his rewards, and I was like, you are the greatest. So I always think of this like being, she was a partial gift, and I wanted 81 for so long, and everyone's like, oh, she's just a basic looking classic mold, and I love it. Her wig is actually on Yasmin, one of my customs, my most expensive doll, Yasmin, has the 81 wig, and it's one of my favorite wigs. Definitely, it's a lot different because Esme's I don't like brush. Yasmin's, I've had that doll for about 2 years now, so obviously hers has been brushed and it's way more relaxed, but I like keeping Esme's in the pristine condition. She's incredible. I cannot wait to take pictures of her in her new fall outfit. They're all gonna have really cute fall pictures, you guys. I just have to force myself to get out there and do it. But I love Esme, and I know I'm gonna keep saying I love these dolls because I genuinely do. There's not a Truly Me in my collection I don't connect with, but I literally thought she was gonna be higher than this. It's weird. Number 9 is Ruby, and she is our Truly Me 85. So for some reason, I wanted to buy Ruby with 83 and 84, but I just couldn't buy 3 of them at once. That just was financially not possible. So I waited a year, and then for some reason, when I bought her, it was like a little bit after I moved into my house, so there was a lot going on. This poor girl sat in her box for like 2 or 3 weeks. And not all these dolls have unboxing videos. A majority of them do, but Ruby is one of the ones that actually does not. So I'm so sorry, Rubes, but she's beautiful. She was my first Addie mold, Truly Me. I think she's my only Addie mold, Truly Me. Yeah, that's kind of sad, but she was my first one with this skin tone as well. Not doll, but I think Ruby's very unique to my Truly Me collection because she has a lot of unique features, and she's got the Addie mold, which is so incredibly iconic, and her wig is beautiful. I've never had to fix her wig. I've never had any issues with her curls at all. She's a very cute doll, and my favorite picture of her is her introduction picture. I've got her in front of my exposed brick wall, and she's in this beautiful, super fancy hot pink dress, and she just looks so adorable. And she's amazing. Like, for real, 85 is just an absolute masterpiece. She's perfection. Next up, we've got Lilith, and I think we're at number 8, I believe. So Lilith is number 30, and she's kind of an interesting story. So really quickly, if you don't know, I bought this head for like $25 on eBay, and then I put it on a Mia St. Clair body, and then she kind of sat in the sunlight for an entire summer trying to remove all the marks on her face. Personally, there's a few left, but it doesn't bother me at all because of my vision. I can't see it, so it doesn't bother me. I love Lilith. She is adorable. I do kind of substitute her. Okay, so like 40 is my current holy grail, and I still don't have her yet. And coincidentally, she is Lynn Life's favorite doll. So Koa's 40's name is Lily, and my 30's name is Lilith, because although it is an ode to my favorite Halsey song, it is also an ode to Koa's doll that I absolutely adore. So I hope to one day get number 40, but in the meantime, I am very, very glad that I have Lilith. She's super cute. Her hair is actually very unique because of like the different layers it has. I know you can't see the back from here, but it's all different kinds of layers. It's really cute. I like to put it up in a ponytail and let that front side kind of like just hang down and flip up, and she's really cute. And of course, she's my favorite mold, so I love taking pictures of Jess molds. Navy, my number 62, comes in 7th place, and yes, her picture is a little bit different because she came after I took their initial portraits, so her picture is a bit different, but that's okay. So I know 62 is a lot of people's favorite Truly Me dolls, and yes, I think the reason that she is lower on this list is because I haven't even had her a full month yet, but I love her, okay? She's definitely everything that everybody says she is. I just haven't gone and taken pictures with her. I've only put her in one outfit. So Navy and I haven't spent a lot of time together, but I absolutely adore her, and she is my first Sonali mold. She's actually my first and only Sonali mold with this skin tone. I initially wanted to get one and customize her, but I will not be doing that now because she's amazing. My one issue with her is her wig. It's not my absolute favorite, but I do think, in a collection as large as mine, it's always better to have dolls with shorter hair because it's so much easier to maintain when you have such a large number of dolls. Next is Remy, and she is my 79. She is extremely unique to the Truly Me line and my collection. Of course, her skin tone, it's more of an orangey skin tone, and she has this caramel hair with the Just mold, so there's not really a combination you see a lot except maybe on Kanani. And in my collection, Remy and Kanani are actually cousins, so she's really cute. I love her, and a part of the reason I love her so much is because I actually bought her from AG Primrose, and she was one of the dolls in Allison's collection that I really liked, and I was like, wow, I never paid any attention to 79, and then Allison had her in her collection, and I was like, she is so cute. I really want her, and I was going to buy one, and then she was actually selling her perfect, brand new condition. And she's just adorable. I love 79. I think she's an extremely underrated doll, and I love taking pictures of her. Number 5 is Ella, and she's my 26. So I have a confession to make. When I first saw 26, I was like, I do not like this doll at all. I don't like the idea of the Addie mold in this tan skin. For some reason, I just didn't like it, and it really bothered me. And now I'm like, you're such an idiot. Ella is growing on me. I have not had her for very long either, but she is seriously growing on me. She's amazing. Her wig is super, super cute. I love it. It's so nice and bouncy. Ella is actually my only doll with perma panties, and I know a lot of people despise them. I haven't had any issues with them so far. I've put her in a couple different pieces. No issues there. She's an extremely photogenic doll. I cannot wait to take pictures of her this fall. She's just absolutely stunning, and I am so sad that 26 is retired. Virginia, aka Ginny, my number 38, is number 4, and I knew she was going to be high on the list because she's super photogenic. She also has pin straight hair, so she's very easy to manage, and if you want to travel with her and take pictures that way, she's super easy. She's amazing. I love her. I still can't believe I got her for the deal that I did. Super blessed and grateful for that. I understand, even though she is just a simple classic mold, she's extremely unique to all 92 Truly Me's that have been released thus far. She's an absolute gem. And I would say if you don't have her, go get her. But of course, she is one of those that is difficult to find. But if you ever find one for a good deal, do not pass her up. You will not regret it, my friends. Number 3 is my little Lolita. So this is my number 61, and she is a doll that a lot of people you either have her or you're like, she's just too basic for me. And I picked her out in person. It's a whole story of how I got her, and she is literally, I kid you not, this doll has not left the Kira Bailey hut since I got it. If you don't know, the way I display my dolls is some of them that I pick up all the time go in the hut, and then I kind of rotate them out. Lolita has not left this hut. I think I got the hut in April, and it is now September, so she's been there ever since day one. I have taken pictures of her. She's amazing. I love her so much. I constantly just sit and, play with her hair sometimes. It's an amazing wig. Definitely looks like if you put together Rebecca and Blair, which it's funny because Rebecca was my last doll as a child and Blair was my first doll as an adult. So, 61 is very special. I love her so much. She might seem like an odd choice to be this high up, but I have so much sentimentality invested in this doll. There's a lot about her that I love. My number 15, Ansley, comes in at number 2, and you all probably thought she was going to be number 1, but no, she's not quite made it that far yet. But this doll was my grail for so long, and I genuinely thought, there are those dolls you think you're never, ever going to have because it's just so incredibly impossible. Mine were Cecile and number 15, and now I own them both, actually, which is still super surreal. I got them both around the same time, too, for incredible deals. This one, I always share this story because I found found her. Well, a friend of mine sent me the link and was like, this is a 15, and it was under $100, you guys. I was willing to pay, you know, the around the regular asking price for 15s now, but I waited and I didn't have to. There's nothing wrong with her. She's not in like terrible condition. She's perfect. She's absolutely amazing. Super photogenic. I love her. Her hair and skin combination, her hair, face mold, skin tone, eye combination, everything is so incredibly unique to American Girl and the Truly Me line. She's incredible. And all of you who have 15s, you are so lucky, because they are one of a kind, truly. My favorite Truly Me doll of all time, and not just in my collection, but literally the greatest Truly Me doll that has ever been created, is Sienna, my number 83. I could make a whole video about why this is literally the best Truly Me doll, but I'm not going to, because it's just not necessary. But her wig, skin tone, eye color, the entire like face mold. Okay, yes, it's the Josefina mold, but it's okay because it should be really cute dress mold though. But for real, you guys, she was my first Truly Me doll too. So that might be a little bit of the reason, but her wig, absolutely incredible. I have so many pictures of Sienna. She's not the easiest to travel with just because of her hair. I don't do hairstyles in her hair just because I don't want to mess it up at all. But it's very low maintenance. I think I've only ever had to re-finger curl like 1 or 2 loops. I think that was like early on too. But she is one of my girly divas. She is twins with Vienna, my Kira Bailey, and everybody, you guys love the twins. I love the twins. They're so adorable. I love taking pictures of Sienna. I just love it. She is one of my favorite dolls in my actual like entire collection of 60 plus dolls. She's immaculate, and 83 is just so incredible. And that, my friends, is my ranking of all 12 of my Truly Me dolls. Let me know down below which one of my 12 is your absolute favorite. Who knows? Maybe it's Zoe. I'm not quite sure. But I will possibly see you all tonight for another Truly Me exciting video. If not, tomorrow we will continue our Truly Me week of craziness. If you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.